So here question number exercise 3.3 question number 1. One diagram is given like this. One diagram is given, quadrilateral is given, AB and C and D, and its diagonals are given, and it is O is there. You have to tell first part is AD. AD is equal to what? AD is equal to what? So AD in this AD is equal to BC. AD is BC because in the question it is given it is a parallelogram. In the parallelogram, sides will be equal, and that opposite angles will also be equal, and lines will be parallel. So this AD will be equal to the BC line. AD will be equal to. Then second question, angle DCB. So angle DCB means this angle. This angle will be equal because in the parallelogram opposite angles are always equal. So it will be DAB equal to angle DAB. Okay. Then third, OC equal to O and C. OC equal to AO because lines bisect. In parallelogram, diagonals bisect each other. That is another quality. It bisect. Bisect means two halves. So OC equal to O and A. Diagonal O and A. Fourth part is measurement of angle DAB. Angle DAB, plus angle measurement of angle CDA means this angle they are taking CDA and DAB this angle. So this is adjacent angle means on the same side of the transverse line, you can say, or adjacent. These are adjacent. Other thing you can say ki CDA, this line, it is the same line, and from the same line another angle is made CDA and DAB. So this line is a common line. CDA. So here what is common? DA. And DAB, here also the line is there. So if the same line is there, any angles made on that line, that will be also equal. It is another property. So here we will say if any transverse line, if any parallel line is there and a transverse line, this is transverse line cuts it, angle on the same side of the transverse line will always be equal to 180 degree. So this or adjacent angle also you can say adjacent angle. This you can say as a adjacent angle. Adjacent angle are always equal. What is adjacent angle? And it angles on the same side of the transverse line. Transverse means steady line. Transverse line. This is transverse line. Now question number 2 we will go. Question number 2 we will rub, and question number 2 we will explain. Now we will go to exercise 3.3. Question number 1. Question number has these diagrams are there, and in that you have to find the values. Not given values you have to find. So here you have to find the value of x, y and z. So if it is 100, it is a parallelogram. So opposite angles are always equal. Opposite angles equal. First condition is opposite angles equal. So this we will use this property. So here it will be 100. Okay, and here x. So it is on the same transverse line adjacent angle. This is x is the adjacent angle, or you can say ki all angles to the one side of transverse. This is parallel line. It is your parallel line, and this is your transverse line. So 100 here and here all together will be 180 degree. So if one is 100, other is 80 degree. So x will be 80 degree. X will be 80 degree. So opposite angle will also be 80 degree. So question 1 is solved. Now we will go to question number. Now question 1 is solved. Now question number 2 we are coming. So here, if 50 is this, if 50 is this opposite angle will also be 50. Okay, this will be of 50. And here, this is also a transverse line. You take it as a transverse line. Okay, and this is the parallel line. So in that case, angles to the one side of transverse line will be equal to 180 degree. So here 180 degree minus 50 degree is equal to 130 degree. It will be 130 degree, and so this will also be opposite angles are equal. So it will also be 130 degree. Okay. Now question arises, how much this will be there. So here 130 degree here. This angle and this angle, this angle and this angle are, you take this as a parallel line and this is the transverse line. Okay, this transverse line. So here Z and A, Z and now this angle, its name was previously X. Okay, so this, it is on the same side, but one is on the outer of the parallel line and one is interior. 130 is in. So these two are outer and interior. They are known as corresponding angle. Corresponding angle. One is outside the parallel line and one is inside the parallel line. So this corresponding angles, their total is always 180 degree. So will be always same. Corresponding angles will be equal. So 130, so it will also be 130 degree by one way. Other way you can say this is a line and it is linear pair to 50 degree and Z. Z are in linear pair. So linear pair is also equal to 180 degree. So 180, if you reduce the 50, Z is coming 130 degree. Okay. Now question number 3. Here question number 3. Question number 3. It is a rectangle is given. So vertical opposite angle. Where vertical opposite angle. Here we will write vertical opposite angle. Vertical opposite angles, they are always equal. So this x is vertical angle opposite, so it will be also a right angle. Okay. Now we will use for y angle sum property. Angle sum property of a triangle. Angle sum property in this triangle. So angle sum property says that any triangle will have maximum 180 degree. So 90 and 30 is there. So y equal to 180 degree minus 90 plus 30 minus 90 plus 30. Okay. So it will be 60 degree. So here y is 60 degree angle. Okay. Now question number 4, Z they are asking. Again the same property. It is a parallel line. This is a transverse line. One is outside the parallel line, one is inside. So these two will be your corresponding angle, and corresponding angle are always equal. So if it is 80, that will also be 80 based on this corresponding angle theory. Based on this corresponding angle theory, this will be also okay. Now if it is 80, y will also be 80. Why? opposite angles are equal. Opposite angles, this is angle, opposite angles are equal, so it will be x, you will say. Now here it comes x, value of x you have to find out. Value of x you have to find out. So here this inner and this inner, their total will be always, these are adjacent angle. Adjacent angle of any transverse lines, one side is always known as adjacent angle, and it is equal to always adjacent angle always equal to, angles is equal to 180 degree. So if it is 80, so it will be 100, and if it is 100, opposite angle will also be 100. So x will be 100 degree. Okay, now this question is solved, I think. All is solved. Now question number 5. We are coming to question number 5. Here, if it is 112, y will be 112. It is very simple. Opposite angle of a parallelogram are always equal. Here, this x and z are alternate angles. These are the alternate angles. First we will find out the value of x. So angle sum property, angle sum property of triangle, of triangle is equal to 180 degree. So 40 and 112 minus 4. So side will be x will be 180 degree minus 40, 152, 40 plus 112. So 152 if you reduce to this will 28 degrees. So here this is 28 degree. So if it will be 28 degree, this z will also be of 28 degree, because they will also be of 28 degree, because they are known as alternate interior angle. So this is a parallel line. Here this angle, interior means between these two parallel lines. Between these two parallel lines is known as the interior. Other are exterior. So this angle and this angle, because they are on the opposite side, so it is known as alternate. It is known as alternate. Okay. So here alternate interior angles are always equal. That is the condition of the parallel line and transverse lines property. So alternate angles of x will be equal to the 28. This exercise is over. Now I will rub it and go to the next question. Okay, thank you. Now question number 3. Question number 3.1. 3.1. So a quadrilateral ABCD is a parallelogram. Means a parallelogram is given like this: AB and C and D. Parallelogram. So parallelogram means sides are equal, and they are parallel also. Opposite angles are also equal, and their diagonals are also equal. So here angle D plus B. Question is, can a quadrilateral be angle D plus angle B is equal to 180 degree? Is it possible? They are asking. So angle D means this angle. Angle B is this angle. So opposite angles are these, if this is possible or not. So here ABCD angle D plus B 100. So this is possible, but the condition should be this line should be equal, both the lines should be equal, and opposite angle should also be equal. Then only this is possible, otherwise it is not possible. Okay. And here the adjacent angles. The adjacent angles should also be equal to 180 degrees. This should be all equal. Okay. Now question, its third part, its second part. So its second part, AB and DC is AB equal to, second part it's AB equal to DC is equal to 8 centimeter. So AB is 8 centimeter and DC is 8 centimeter. This is okay because sides are there. This is okay. But AD is equal to AD is equal to 4 centimeter. BC is equal to 4.4. So this is not possible in a parallelogram. So that is question number 3rd. If we write all the conditions, that is no. No, it is not possible because one line is not equal to this one. Okay. Now question number 3rd. Its third part, angle A equal to 70 degrees and angle C equal to 65 degrees. In parallelogram, opposite angles are always equal. This is always equal. One is 70, other is 65. So it is also not possible. It is also not possible. Okay. This is also not possible. Now question number, here may be possible, but these conditions should be fulfilled. Of the parallelogram, it should fulfill. Now question number 4, we are going to draw a rough figure of a quadrilateral that is not a parallelogram. Draw a figure of quadrilateral. Quadrilateral you have to draw, rough quadrilateral you have to draw. That is not a parallelogram. It should not be not parallelogram, not parallelogram it should be. Okay, it should be not parallelogram. And exactly two opposite angles to measure exactly two opposite angles is equal. Two opposite angles are equal. Two opposite angles are equal. All four they are not saying. Two are equal, and it is not a parallelogram, and that should not be a parallelogram. It should not be a parallelogram. So in that case, you can remember kite. So in kite, two angles. In kite, it is not a parallelogram. It is a kite. Kite is another shape, another polygon. So in kite, only two opposite angles are equal. This will not be equal. Only two angles are equal. So this will be your answer. Question number 4. Question number 4, this you have to draw and say this is equal, and both the condition. Condition number 1, not a parallelogram. Condition number 2, two opposites are equal. Two opposites are equal. Now question number 5. We will go to question number 5. The measures of two adjacent angles of a parallelogram are in the ratio of 3:2. Two adjacent angles means this angle and this angle. Here angle A and D. So question number 5 we are trying. Question number 5. So here angle A plus angle D. You take A and D. So here they are saying two adjacent angles are in the ratio of 3:2. So what will be the measure? We know that these adjacent angles they are always equal to 180 degree. 180 degree. So angle A will be 180 degree divided by 3 plus 2 is equal to 5. So it will be divided by 5 multiplied by 3. So 5 3 15, 5 6 30, 36, 3 6 1. So angle A will be angle A. Angle A will be 108 degree, and angle D will be multiplied by 2. 2 upon 5, 180 upon 5 into 2. So it will come 30. 36 is equal to 72 degree, and both their total is always equal to 180 degree. So this question is over. Also question number 5 is also over. Now we will go to the question number 6. Okay, I will rub and then tell.